Discussing motorcycle injuries in New York is a sensitive topic. Often, if you're in a motorcycle crash, the injuries can be quite serious, and you're going to need expertise, expert legal help to help you. Why? Because there's prejudice against motorcycle riders. Honestly, the average person might think, oh, motorcycle rider, they were weaving in and out, they're riding between lanes. But look, you need someone that's going to understand how to present a motorcycle case, what your rights are, and to give you the best advice. So I'll give you an example. First of all, motorcycle accidents, there's good and bad in bringing a legal case in New York City. Motorcycles are not covered by no-fault insurance. So the bad news on that is that you're going to have some other way, some other source of paying for your medical expenses and your lost earnings. If you're in a car accident or truck accident or even a bicycle that contacts a car, you would be entitled, we could get you no fault, which would cover your medical bills without a deductible and your lost earnings to start off, in addition to a personal injury lawsuit. Motorcycles were excluded. Why? Well, people get really serious injuries, and the insurance companies did not want to provide no fault for motorcycle operators. But if you have health insurance, it'll cover it. If you don't, it's a difficult situation. Sometimes we can get medical providers to help on a lien. What that means is they would get paid at the end of the case for your medical treatment if it's your only recourse, your only way to do it. But turning a motorcycle case into compensation is work, okay? Because of what I've said. But the good news is if you don't have no fault, which doesn't apply, you can bring a case without an obstacle. No fault can be a benefit and an obstacle. The obstacle is you must have a fracture or a serious injury to have a personal injury case with no fault. Without no fault, you could bring a claim without restriction for your motorcycle injury in New York City, New York State. I recently had a case with a motorcycle operator, passenger, involved in a bus accident on a motorcycle, and there was a very limited offer. The offer was $100,000. There were very serious fractures. We said no, it was inadequate, difficult situation because it's a motorcyclist against the bus driver, but I got the black box from the bus and I proved the acceleration, the deceleration, the braking, the actual speed in increments. Very important. Got an accident reconstructionist to discuss the skid marks, to discuss the paint scrapings on the side of the bus. These are all very important things. It's the only way you're going to win a motorcycle case because of the prejudice. You have to prove your case, and that's what we went around doing. So had a $100,000 offer and said no, risky, go to the jury. What do we get? 5.3 million, 5,300,000. Oh, they say no. Transit says no. They have the bus. They go, it's ridiculous. We're appealing the case. Well, case was appealed, Cabrera against the TA. What happened? Fully affirmed in the appellate division. Client got paid 100%. Okay? Why? Because of all of that technical investigation, getting those reports, fighting for the client, and using technology, using the technology of the black box in the bus as well as an expert combined in the client to work for the client. Now, you need an experienced attorney. If your attorney doesn't understand that this is necessary, doesn't get the black box, doesn't get an expert to interpret it, doesn't know where to look, how to get it, you might not be happy with your result. Okay, you might have to take that $100,000, okay, when you had a shot at a much bigger verdict. So my advice, if you're in a motorcycle accident, turn to an experienced motorcycle attorney in New York City to get the result that you need. I'm available for questioning. I'm always happy to speak to motorcycle riders. Look, I've had a Harley, I got a Vespa, I'm a rider. I know the dangers, and I know that cars are careless, and I'm here to fight for you. Thank you.